That's a trade. I did not see that coming for one. I got my morning tea here. Let me just take a sip. Okay, I'm sorry, that was corny. Anyway, yeah, Mikal Bridges is traded to the Knicks to essentially finish off not finish off, they can obviously sign somebody else from that Villanova teams, but finish the power of friendship team, ultimate power of friendship team of the Villanova guys, obviously Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Donte DiVincenzo. Hashtag get Eric Pascal in there. I'm pretty sure I saw him in one of those photos. I will pull up the roster after I talk about the trade in a bit. But the Knicks have gone for it at the end of the day, right? They were fairly close to making the conference finals. I mean, they were very close, right? They lost in Game 7, but obviously the injuries were an issue. And that obviously will still be a question mark with Tom Thibodeau as your head coach. But now you get a guy who's not missed a game in like, what is it, like, he's played like 500 plus straight games, 550, around that number. So that Tibbs obviously is licking his chops right now. But they're obviously pretty much hard capped now at like 178 millions. They can still resign OG Anunoby and Isaiah Hartenstein, but it will be way tougher, obviously, with Mikal Bridges now on the board. And the trade is crazy. Mikal Bridges and a second round pick to the Knicks for Bojan Bogdanovic, and up to 5 first round picks. I'm pretty sure 4 of them are guaranteed, and they can get 5. Plus a second round pick and 2028 pick swap. I mean, the Nets got what they wanted, right? I always laughed at the idea of Mikal Bridges getting you 3 first round picks, and it got them up to 5 first round picks. So shit, I guess. So it's really good for the Nets at the end of the day, right? They'll probably trade Dorian Finney-Smith and Cam Johnson tonight. Because obviously it's draft night, so that's something we obviously should look forward to. Then the Rockets will be in there, where there were some casual news that they want to trade for Kevin Durant, which we'll see what happens tonight, obviously. And at the end of the day, I like this for both teams. I like this a little bit more for the Nets, because I'm not a believer that you can win a title with Tibbs, and it's just excessive for Mikal Bridges, even though he will fit the team really nicely, right? He'll be able to slide back into the number 2, number 3 role more often than not, right? He doesn't have to be the number 1 guy every night. The defenses will not be, locked onto him, which means he can obviously get easier buckets, and it obviously should mean that he should be able to show more energy on the defensive end again and become that lockdown defender. If they chose him over OG Anunoby, if they are not able to resign him, I guess you have obviously a more durable player, because OG Anunoby durability is the worst. You have a worse defensive player, but I mean, obviously Mikal can get maybe to a level near him, and I think Mikal is a little better offensively, but they're pretty similar players in a way. But I like that the Knicks are going for it. Hey, they're good, they're relevant again, so why not? Even though I think this one could bite them in the butt. But hey, power of friendship never failed at the end of the day. So they're counting on the power of friendship. And we'll see, man. I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued. And it seems like draft night is going to be intriguing, with Sarr obviously not wanting to go to the Hawks or whatever. And the Rockets trying to trade. The Nets will be trading Cam Johnson and Dorian Finney-Smith very likely. So we'll see what happens tonight, and I'll be here to cover it as always. You don't have to worry. I'll make some other videos talking about the other news that dropped, that happened over the week. I just had to take a little break. There's been a lot going on in my life, and shit. And life just sometimes happens, unfortunately. But that's my take on the Knicks getting Mikal Bridges and the trade package. And let me just, at the end of this video, like I said, check their Villanova roster. What is it? 2016 Villanova basketball roster. Is it this one? This is the one, right? Yeah. Henry Love. I don't think that guy will be doing anything. Well, Eric Pascal, I get him on board. Ryan Arcidiacono, Shit, I pronounced it completely wrong, but I know him. He played in the NBA. And that's it. Get Eric Pascal, Warriors legend. Anyway, thank you all for listening, for watching. I'm sure you can watch other guys, but anybody who watches me, I appreciate you all. And I'll be back tomorrow.